pasta that we're making today, we'll need 1 cup of water, 2 cups of corn flour, 2 cups of shredded cheese, 2 pieces of plastic to form the pupusa, a stove, a comal, which is also known as a griddle, a bowl to mix, and a microwavable safe bowl to help melt our cheese. Along with it, we'll need a salsa, which will need 3 tomatoes, 2 cups of water to help boil the tomatoes, a pinch of oregano, a blender, a stove, a comal, and a bowl to just store it in total.
No, dos, tres.
Once the flour hits the water, chemical change can be seen. It went from a solid, dry texture to a more runny and gooey texture. But for this, we need it to be at a good texture, almost like a Play-Doh type. We see the fire triangle at its work. We see that a flame erupts from the stove, and this is because of the fire triangle. The 3 essential things you need to create a fire: oxygen, fuel, and a heat source. Our heat source is the change of temperature that the stove creates when the flame turns, and our fuel is the gas that helps make the fire keep going and non-stop. We place our pot in the stove. We can see the heat transfer happening. For example, conduction, the transfer of energy between adjacent molecules; convection, when it's making the liquid, which is the water, heat up; and radiation, the emission of electromagnetic rays. This all goes in to help boil water soon after. See, our tomatoes are properly softened now because of the boiling water that helped it. Now it's ready to blend, but before that, we start to put our oregano so we can get that savory taste that we want, along with another ingredient, a chicken seasoning, so it can get that nice, rich flavor. And once we do that, we're ready to blend, and we'll see another change happen. Blender starts blending the tomatoes. We go from a soft, solid, all the way to a liquid. Place our new liquid salsa into our bowl so we can save it and put it on the table for later for everyone. Microwave we are also using also helps with heat transfer from making our cheese from a solid to somewhat of a more softer texture. Not a full liquid though. As we can see with the pupusas being cooked, we can hear a sizzle sound that's happening from it. And this is another part of heat transfer from conduction side. And not only does it help with like water or oil, for example, but also with just heating up something. It transfers from the comal to the pupusa, and that's how it's being cooked. And the heat transfer helps get the temperature from a cool room temperature to a high, almost burning temperature. Is the reason, for example, water boils or oil starts to be popping. It's all because of heat transfer. And those are just a few examples. Another way of heat transfer is from our own hands. They give off heat.
Tres.
The pupusas are fully cooked. Now you can serve them to your family, friends, or even yourself. Adding some salsa and spreading it all out so you can have that savory taste all combined in one. That's it. Enjoy!